Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 and 1 2. Get this thing all settled out here. Where is my, there it is. Go back, put it on the other one as well. Tags. Must be some type of file somewhere. So, okay. Now you go back to this. Go ahead and fix that right now. Boy, this phone is vibrating like I don't know what. All right, put that down. Go ahead and fix this one. It's kind of good, I guess. I don't see my tags. Okay, and that's good to go. All right, so we are live and we're good to go. All right, so starting off, we're looking at the scans today. I see BLBX, NEHC, ASST, and RVSN. So let's look through these and see what's going on. What is going on with these? So we'll start with BLBX. Black box stocks. Press releases. Looks like Black Box Stocks Inc. secures financing of up to $2 million in anticipation of a potential merger. Okay. Black Box Stocks Inc. Blah blah blah. Potential merger. Debentures are convertible into common stock priced at 175% premium to the market from the prior day's closing price with a $5 floor. Okay. Let's see. It's a social media, financial technology, and social media hybrid platform. Aggregate issue closing. Okay. So a merger transaction. Usually I kind of stay away from mergers. So I'm definitely gonna do that today. Keeping myself nice and green. So black box, I'm gonna let somebody else play with that one. It is up 100%. There may be opportunity, but it's just not opportunity for me. The next one is NEHC. New Era Helium Inc. New Era Helium and Sharon AI finalized newly created joint venture. Okay, to build this 250 megawatt net zero energy data center in the Permian Basin. Their helium company produces 50/50 joint venture, critical data centers, a groundbreaking partnership for clean energy and AI HPC. Okay. We're currently negotiating the details of gas supply agreement. Will provide New Era fixed price. Okay. We'll see. We'll see about this. When is this supposed to be happening? To build this, has it started? Has development started? Or are they still in the planning phase? Okay, so they're currently negotiating agreement, and it's expected to be finalized within the next 30 days. Okay, so this isn't there yet. So there's going to be another one where I'm probably going to be like, yeah, maybe some opportunity, but it's got 30 days to kind of play out. And for people that are really patient, it will play out that way. The next one on the list is ASST. This is does not have any day one catalyst. TikTok approves asset entities as official TikTok shop partner. Well, TikTok is gone, so I don't know how well that's gonna do today. It does not have news on the day, but we'll still see how it does. Doesn't have any news today though, so I just put it on the watch just to see. Next one is RVSN. Rail Vision. Rail Vision enters Indian market with an agreement to potentially supply safety systems for thousands of locomotives. Okay, we'll look into both of these. So, but our RVSN seems like it's more. Oops. Seems like it's more of something that could do something today. We'll see though. And what was the other one? ASST. Okay. So let's do a little digging on RVSN. Does have news on the day. That's not a determining factor, but we'll see how it performs. Let's go over here to Yahoo. SN. Rail Vision statistics. Looking like a float of 16.98 million, with insider holding at 7.39% and institutional holdings about even on those. About even on those. Insiders, institutions. Then we got ASS, or no, not skipping the ASST. Let's go look at the keywords in this thing. Now I will flip over here so y'all can see what I'm typing up here. Keywords: Rail Vision designs, develops, and assembles railway detection systems. So Railway protection. Ooh, this is an Israeli stock. Okay, that throws a little wrinkle in me. I do not like trading these Israeli stocks. They always end up jacking me around. So I'm gonna put that one on a no trade, no fly zone for me, for sure. I liked it, and then I just saw where it was from, and I have a very high losing rate from Israel. Very high. All right, so let's skip on down to ASST then. It's the last living one that we got. ASST does not have really anything today. No news. TikTok is gone, so I don't know about this one, but it's, I mean, let's see where ASST is located. Profile. Okay, Asset Entities Technology Company provides social media marketing and content delivery services across Discord, TikTok, and other media platforms. It designs, develops, and manages servers for communities on Discord. The company offers Discord investment, education, entertainment, and marketing services. It serves retail investors, creators, and influencers. Asset Entities was founded in 2020, is based in Dallas, Texas. The company is a subsidiary of Asset Entities Holdings LLC. Okay, so keywords out of this. Yeah, I just, man, those Israeli stocks never do me right. The last one we watched dove after I was like, yeah, I don't want to trade that one. Those act crazy, and it acted crazy. Um, anyway, so we got social media is the first keyword. Social media out of Dallas, Texas, founded in 2020. So right at that 4-5 year mark at it for it. Let's go look at those that float. Float is looking like 1.49 million with very high insiders on this one on ASST. Okay. I am green on the week. I only took one trade. Yeah, I think I documented everything that I need to for now. These are the only ones that I see that are looking tradable right now. Let me flip over here. So basically, out of the pre-market movers, I got ASST up here as a tradable one. These three I'm not touching. BLBX merger. Well, let me just go back through here and make sure that I'm gonna put the reasons. Oh my goodness, the reasons why BLBX is a merger. Don't do mergers. NEHC, New Era Helium, has AI, but it also has 30 days until plans solidify. So 30 days until plans solidify. Plans 30 days, plans solidified. And RVSN Israeli. So I'm not touching that. All right, so those are the reasons I'm not touching those. And then I got ASST over here on watch, and maybe something else will pop up as well, and I can add it to a tradable stock. But so far, just looking around. Let's actually pop over to the charts now. We haven't taken any looks at the charts, and also the FOMC over here. Let's see, FOMC. What is today? The 22nd. Nothing crazy coming out from the FOMC today. We already looked at Rail Vision. Let's check ASST's float over here. Float of 4.27. So a little bit higher than what was reported at Yahoo, but still a low float. And let's also check FinViz. FinViz, yeah, 4.27. All right, all right. And let's check any shelf registrations, ASST. No shelf registrations there. Okay. All right, so yeah, we're looking pretty good on all of that. We have everything set up like we wanted. So basically, yesterday I made a huge mistake trading INM. I did not wait for the um ATR high break. I bought the high break. Like as it was breaking the high, I was buying, and it just didn't do anything. I lost 78 bucks. And then the one that did follow my rules and everything, I jumped into CHRO and it got that loss back, 126 in the pocket. And I took a couple of little fast trades on NO or EONR. It got going up. I had more on the table than this, but I was expecting it to go ahead and push. I did play around with this one really around the ATR as well, and it ended up slamming back. But I didn't want to go big on it. I really wasn't that confident in there. It dropped $1 on me. I had 75 shares. It dropped $1, and I cut it. And then with CHRO, it was following more of my what I'm looking for, and so I sized in on that one, 500 shares, and it quickly got that back up. But I went ahead and once I got into profit, I just wanted to get back at least green, but it kept going up, so I got a little bit more than green. Um, and yeah, that was it for that yesterday. What I'm looking like on my calendar for right now. So this was the day of the month that really messed me up. I was just going through green, 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 and then this came. Now this trade pretty much got me cleared up this previous red month, so or not red month, red week. And so I'm just, taking my time, not trying to, I'm looking at these things early, trying to figure out, hey, should I be trading this? Should I be touching this? And like over here, these are the things I want to identify early. What are the things that I don't like touching? Merger agreements, things that aren't really solidified. This thing has 30 days until it actually, the plan solidifies. I'm okay with not being a part of that. And then RBSN, I have a very high losing rate on Israeli stocks. Now they do present some type of opportunity, but just not for me. They kill me. They absolutely kill me. So for that reason, I'm staying away from that. Now let's jump over to the charts. I know I have not been over here yet. So this was the merger agreement I'm not touching. Then we got NEHC that I'm not touching. Then we got ASST that I will play around with. And then we got RBSN that I'm not touching. So yeah, this is gonna be the focal point of my morning. Let's see how ASST does. We also have some other ones that are up, but they're just not really low float like that. USEG was moving yesterday on oil and gas. We saw INDO, we saw HUSA, we saw USEG, we saw everything that was connected to oil was going up yesterday. But this one has now given a little bit of that back. Let's look at oil. Where's oil on today? So yesterday, but I was talking, I was talking to Donnell about this. I was seeing that oil was coming down as all of these oil stocks were going up. So it was, I think it was in this move right here at the time that we were looking at it. It was coming, either it was, no, that's 7 a.m., 888, went up a little bit, came down. Yeah, it was in this move. I was like, yeah, oil is definitely red on the day. And then it bounces back up and comes in here and kind of makes a little bit of move down. And so it's kind of finding some type of higher lows here. Stopped at 75, 75.23, low of 75.53. So kind of walking its way back up, but that does not mean that that's a full uptrend. It's going to have to test down again at some point. We'll see though. It is currently red right now. Let's look at the SPY. SPY forcing its way on higher. Up here at 605s. That means the QQQs are probably up as well. Everything made a little upward move during the pre-market. XOXL is up with the market. XOXS is down 2%. So yeah, I think we pretty much have identified where we want to aim today. If ASST does not work out, oh well, you know. I at least I identified the thing that I want that has the potential to do what I want it to do. You know, potential. Anyway, if you guys are seeing anything else that's maybe moving, and what I'm looking for is I'm looking once the market opens, we'll be able to see what the relative volume is on these. Looking for a high relative volume, looking for an ATR of at least 20 cents. All right, so I want a average daily motion of 20 cents. So if it grows to 20 cents, then okay, let's try to touch it. Right now, ASST closed yesterday at 14 cents. So we'll see how much that has grown coming into this morning. It does have quite a bit of volume, 51 million shares. So I guess my idea with it being the top choice, it is receiving a whole bunch of volume here. Now we do have to consider it is a cheaper stock at $1.30. So that could also be factoring into why it's getting so much volume. But we'll see on the open. We will see on the open. But it's the top volume mover for right now. Nvidia jumping up there on the charts, just reached 10 million shares traded. Let's see what Nvidia is looking like. Nvidia out here hit a high of 146 and making a little bit of a move down before the open. Donnell says price of 170 per share in a registered direct offering for Hustle. Let me go look at Hustle. That's why they're diving in. Some of those direct oh yeah. You know, when I was first dabbling around with oil stocks and energy stocks, Donnell was like, nah, I don't like those. I don't like those. And I was like, why, man? Why? Yeah, they do end up doing a lot of these dumps and things like that. Um, they're kind of money grabs. When oil comes out, or when like Trump was talking about all of the different energy policies and things that he was talking about implementing, it was a money grab, you know. And so they got going up, and I didn't touch any of these. I was like, yeah, they're not really meeting my criteria, so I'm just gonna leave those alone. And you can see anybody that held overnight, they're like, you know what, this thing can hold up. Even if they bought like right into the aftermarket, like this thing can hold up. Unless they were here to sell, it's like, man, you just got burned. But you know, that's, you live and you learn. I haven't really, like, I have some dividend oil and energy type stuff, but I don't really day trade it as much anymore because man, you got to be quick. You got to be quick for that. Quick. Yeah, INDO was a little bit of a different beast. INDO had those wells that they were digging, but it did kind of make a move down. It went up here for 375 and see three. That's not as big of a move down, but still, it made a little bit of a move down. Little bit. So what I have been doing these past couple of days trading is I have been looking for multi-chart alignment with the ATR. So I actually have multiple times here. I have the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 30 minute. And I wanted to see, take a couple of trades and see how all of the ATRs align. So all of these ATRs are different because they're calculating on the last 14 bars of that time period. So the 1 minute is different from the 5 minute, it's different from the 30 minute, and so on. And so what I'm looking at, I'm looking for the 1 minute to go ahead, and the 1 minute usually always has the lowest ATR. And so by taking a 1 minute ATR buy, you're taking the most risk because all of the other higher ATRs, the higher time frame ATRs, could hold more weight in the grand scheme of things. And so, I've been looking. I see it like yesterday. I was trading EONR. I took a try on it on the 1 minute ATR break. It worked out, but it just didn't hold up all of the other ATRs. So right here, this is the 15 minute that I was looking at. It was below the 15 minute down here, but the 1 minute ATR was down here at 160. I got in at 160, it shot up, boom. Okay, took some profits, blah blah blah, and then it came right back down and failed the 15 minute ATR. It held the 1 minute ATR and popped, but then the 15 minute just came back and crashed down. So, in that type of situation, I'm like, okay, maybe I should just be like, take the profit, take the profit. If it goes, great. And what I did, got in at 160 and I had my stop down here at 150. So it was a 10 cent risk on it. And then it just popped. So I was like, okay, cool. That's cool. But looking over here on the 1 minute, let's see if I can find it. 1 minute, 10, it's 22nd. Yeah, right in here. So this is what the 1 minute looked like for this hold. Let me maximize this right quick. Maximize. Okay, this is what I was looking at. So it came down came down here for the 1 minute. I was like, you know what? This is 1 minute, so I really don't trust it. Came up, fell down to the 1 minute. Came up, fell down to the 1 minute. Dropped below, and when it started to cross over here, right here at this 160 level, this is where I was getting in. And then it had to pop. Poop. And I was selling into these highs, and then it came back down, and I gave it another try off of this 1 minute hold. So 1 minute went back up, and then poop. So it was running into the 15 minute ATR up here, right here at the 172s. So I was like, I really don't like the reaction to that ATR. So I'm just going to kind of, play it, downplay it. If it gets up there, sell. If it gets up there, sell, you know. So I'm running multiples. If I'm using the 1 minute, I don't trust the 1 minute. I trust those higher time. I trust those higher time frame ATRs a little bit more, a lot more actually. We have about 50 seconds left to the open. Watching ASST kind of having a little bit of some droppage here. A little bit of some droppage. So low down here was 177. 117, I mean. 117. High up here is 135. So we're going to see what it does in 13 seconds. 131 is this area that it's kind of playing under. So the first thing I want to see is this thing attempt the ATR. It's at least the 1 minute ATR. 1 minute ATR right now is at 126. and 15-minute ATR is at 136. So we'll see if it can get back up to 126. Coming up to 126. I will use 120 as an out if it can get up there. 125s. Okay, barely touched 126. Okay, it's up there now. Oh, okay, making a little move there. I likes it. Wow, okay. Now can it do any type, is it gonna go straight up or is it gonna do a pullback to that 126 level? I wanna give it a little bit of time here on this 1 minute. Okay, just closed. Open a new candle. Is it going to drop back below 126, 127 level? Or is it going to go higher? If it goes back through 131, I kind of like it. We'll see. Back over 131. Going to take a little bit there. All right. I missed my second entry. Okay, well, I'm in there, 20 shares. Okay, it got me in for my second order. And I'm using the 127 as an out on these 40 shares. 127 as my out. 127. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and get through that. So this is the 1 minute ATR break that I'm playing on, seeing if it can break that 140 up there. There it is, 137s. Okay, so now I'm just riding the ATR out. I only have 40 shares, just a starter position. It is testing the 15 minute now, and I'm looking for a to start selling. Looking for it to hold up that 15 if it can. Giving it some time. I'm moving my stop out to the 128, right under 128. If it can't hold that up. Where are those buyers at? Can we get on through that 137 it's trying to get through? Okay. Getting some buying up here. Nice. Just holding my position though. Okay, there's 140s. Is it gonna come down? I'm gonna add to this position 10 shares, 50 shares in now. And I'm going to still make my out at that 128, that 1 minute, because that's the only one that's really tested here. So 50 shares for the 1 minute. Out at the 128. Right under 128. Can you get any more push? There's 143. Okay, continuing a little bit higher. Let's see if we can start getting over, what's this top? 145's up here. And then this top is up here, 173. So we got 50 shares. Let's see if it wants to play up and continue to hold over this 15 minute. Okay, getting up there. Nice, nice. So holding over the 15 minute. Like I said, I played the 1 minute ATR, using it as my stop. And now the point of control, where's the point of control? Point of control at 132s. Okay, so this is the first minute doing its thing. There it is, 150s, 155s. Nice big green candle. Okay, so I'm going to sell a little bit up here for a drop. 150, 160 coming on into play. Let's see if we can touch 160s. Getting a little bit of a pullback. At this point, I'm going to be using 143. I'm going to go ahead and move it up a little bit. I want to at least move my stop up to break even. That 134 point right under 140s. So I just lock in green if that is the case. So we got 138 as the 15-minute ATR high. So I'm using the 15-minute ATR high. I'm in the green already, but just letting it play, looking for a dip and possible add if it can get on up there to the 160s. But this candle may need to close. I don't know. We'll see. Can it get up there? Hold that 15-minute. Can we see that 160 mark? Looking to add if it starts to break over 155. Nope, not seeing those 50s hold. All right, back below the ATR high, I'll be out with these 50 shares, but looking to add. '50s, will '50s come back up? Can I add here at 50? 50, 50, add it there at 50. So I added a little bit. I'm gonna put my stop down here back at the 15. So now my average price is 136. 60, 136, and I will stop out right there at that 15-minute if it snaps down. Can we get back over 45.50? Little dip there. Okay. Can we see 50s again then? 47s, can we see 48s? I'm gonna bring it up to the 40 here. Right under 40 is where I'll stop out. If it can't hold. Looking for those 45s. Can we get an add up to 45, 45, 46? Can we see it? $45. Add it there. 46. So new entry, I got 70. Whoops, 70 shares at the 46. My stop out will be right here at break even. My break even right now is at 138. So I'm sitting under the 40 as an out. Looking for another dip, but the 1 minute is continuing to hold. So just holding it up. 50s coming up. Looking for another dip if it can start to hold those 50s. So in 70 with my stop at break even. 50s clapping again. Can we see 51? Looking to add again if we see 50s. 40, adding there. 80 shares in now. Sitting with 80 shares in. Sitting with a break even at 40. So I put it at 41 if it wants to slap down. Still holding up. Can we see a break of this high of 157 is a question. Got my stop out. Actually, I want to put my stop out at 140. I'll get out break even if it doesn't want to hold here. Can we see those 50s hold? It's a little bit of a fight, but below 40, I'm out. The full position size that I could take here is 380, so I'm not even close to my full position size. I'm just entering small because this is the first candle. Don't want to play with my life here. Okay, 50 is coming back into play. Let's get ready to add again. Oops, 50 went quick. Adding there at 52. Now my break even is 41, so I got 90 shares. Put that break even in. 90 shares, I put my break even at 42 for now. 43 just to keep me from getting any kind of red snap down. But looking for a test of these highs of 160. Can we get that blast off through that 155 real quick? 152s, 152s, threes. Can we get 155 on the tape? Okay, there's a little push. A little humble down. So I got 143 as an out right now. Looking for this break of the 160s there. Average price 140. Come on, hold up, buddy. About to close this candle anyway. Come on, 150s. You got this. 154. 154. Okay, my platform kind of froze here. Oh boy. Let's just let it play out. I don't know where it's gonna open up. Okay, 154. I wanted to add there. I'm gonna add there. Got in. Did I get in? I got filled there. Okay, 100 shares in. Man, my platform froze, bro. Okay, so 160. We got our break even under the 145. Looking for it to get all the way up here to the 173s, if possible. And I'm gonna start locking in every. I think I'm gonna try to get up to the 150. Well, I'll leave it right here, 145, because it may pull back to 150, but we'll see. I wanted to see it go ahead and blast through this top. 160, 166s. Can it get those 170s up there? Okay. All right. So I'm going to start peeling off. We're getting towards a top here, a obvious top. So I'm going to start peeling off here in a minute. Can we get the 70s? If I see 70s, I'm going to start selling. Can we see 70? Come on, baby. You got close. 68, 69, 69. Does it want it? Does it want it? There is some activity up here, but looking for those 70s to pop off. Can we see 69s? Coming on down. I don't like all this coming down, bro. Come on, buddy. Don't do this to me. I'm gonna ease my stop up as it continues to show weakness. I'm gonna ease it up to the 46s, 47. So that's gonna lock in a couple of cents here on this 100 shares. I was looking for it to break these 70s, but you know, does not look like it wants to. I'm just gonna sit under the 150 right now. So 150. So at least I'll lock in 8 cents if it does fail out here. 157. So my stop is 150 right now. And I'm not seeing those 70s pop up strong. 65s. Come on, 65. You got this. Could not do a breakout there. Interesting. Opened up a new candle there. Let's see if that candle can hold up 150. If it can, cool. If it can't, I'm out. So we have this top side of this candle at 169. Can we see 165s again? That's the question. Getting a little pull up. I look to add over this 168 or 168. Add it there. And I'm going to move my stop up again. So 110 in now. 110. Looking for that 70 to start peeling off. And I'm still sitting at the 150s, average price at 140. Looking for it to do something crazy through that top, but it just could not. My next stop I'm probably going to put up here at the 159 if it doesn't hold up here. But I was looking for those 70s. I don't like the way it's coming down either. 10 cents away from me, it might splash me out here. Can it jump up? Can it jump back over 60s? 60. The 1 minute looking real aggressive to the downside. It's got to hold 60s. The whole 60s, I'll be looking to add again over the top up there. Top up here is 168. Looking like it's gonna stop me 6 cents away. Can you pop up? Okay, a little pop here. So the bottom of this candle was 154, 4 cents away from my stop. Looking like it's gonna pop me out. 7 cents away. Can you get back over the 60s? Does not look like it. Coming up to my breakdown here. Holding up those 50s just a little bit. All right, I got out right there. Whatever, stopped out green. Now this is another setup. We're above the ATR high. And now we can play this little bottom side. This is a 10-cent drop down here. So I'm going to look for it coming down to this ATR high here. This is the 15-minute ATR high. Back over the 50, I'm looking to start adding it unless it wants to continue to drop here. I'm looking at this 1 minute. 1 minute has room to 132s. Okay. Back over 149 is what I'm looking at. Let me see those 148s. Okay. Can I see a little bit of green here on the 1 minute? Back over 149. A little bit of poppage. Yeah, continuing down. Okay. All right. So back over 147 is where I'm looking. Ooh, 148. All right, added a little bit there. 20 shares. It does not look like, and I will keep my stop at this 139. 139 for 20 shares. Okay. Continue to try to head down, but I got my stop out ready to go on those 20 shares. We are above the 15-minute ATR high right now. Added a little bit there, 40 shares in. I will stop out at that ATR high break. It doesn't want to pull back up. Stopped right at the 140, right at that level. Okay. Can you pull back up off of this is the question. Average price on these is 147. So that's what we want to see it get back above. Can we see over 145? It's a question. I'll be interested there. 143s, 143, 3. $144. Can we see it? 3. You want to slam down? Go ahead. I'm ready. Ready, ready, ready. 3 back up there. See 44. Okay, stop that. 43. Can we see 44 real quick? Add it back there. Trying to get to back to my 100 shares. 90. Got 100 there. So our stop out is this 138 for 139. I got 110 back in there. And we're going to go to this stop out of 38. Looking for it to hold up here. So 138 is my out. Looking for a break back over the point of control. Let's see, 147-ish. Can we get that? Okay, nice. I like that. I'm going to add a little bit here at 146 before the 147 break. Okay, so, whoa, I added way too much. 330. My bad. I forgot to change the number. All right, now this changes things. Let me get ready to definitely get up and out of this. I did not realize I was pressing a button like that. Got 330 shares, and I need to definitely keep my stop out under 40. I didn't even realize it. Oh, I forgot to change the freaking number. Can we get 45s up here, man? It may break me down here, though. I did not mean to add that much. If we can see green again, I'm going to start getting out of this trade up to the 147s. Start getting out because I don't like this at all. Break down to 140, I'm out. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be locking this thing every 5 cents. I'm moving this thing up because I don't trust it anymore. It needs to get back over 146. If not, I'm out. Yeah, it's looking weak. Looking real weak. Go ahead and stop me out if you want to. Yep, stop me out there. 16 bucks down. I did not mean to enter that big of a position, but whatever. 16 bucks red on that one. Oh, I did not mean to enter a position that big. All right, ASST. Let's see if you can start holding back up here or not. 140 is the ATR high. For the 15 minute, and the 130 is ATR high on the 1 minute. I looked up there, I was like, wait, 330? What in the world's going on? So it's coming back down there. Let's see if any other of the so all of these that I said I was gonna avoid, let's see how they did. They went down, NEHC down, BLBX down. So not horrible, 16 bucks. I did not realize I had entered that big of a. I was looking, I was like, hold on. Something is up. It's all good. Small loss. Looking for a turnaround point. I see one that's up NTRB, but it just does not have a whole bunch of volume here, so I'm not sure about that one. That one's way low volume. But still watching ASST if it can recapture that 140. It's still above the 1 minute ATR, which is at 130 right now. But I don't trust the 130, the 1 minute ATR. That's the only problem. The ASST on the 30 minute, the ATR is 142. The ATR is 144 on the 4 hour or the 1 hour, and so it's between 144 and 130, and it's testing down 130 right now. So not looking great. And maybe if it can, maybe if it can get back above 135, could get another play. But at this point, got to get back up over 136. 136. Let's see what you got there. And I can use the 130s as an out. That's what I think I'm gonna end up doing here. 130 as an out, and get back in here. I'm gonna enter back in here and use that 130 as my out. Got 130 back in using the 30 cent 130 as my out and letting it play. 130 is my out on 130 shares. Looking forward to try to transition back up to this 140-ish level. It's still above the 1 minute ATR. 1 minute ATR right now is at 129. So that's where I got my stop. If it wants to snap down, oh well. It'll be breaking down all of the ATR highs. About a 4 cent risk on this one, or 5 cent risk down to 129. $34. Okay, nice little stop there at the 136. May look to add here. Right before it goes back over. Looking for that 136 to pop back up. There. Okay. All right, add it there. Add it twice. So keeping my stop at, so I got 170 now. 170, and I want to be out by 129. All right, letting it play. Looking for it to hold up this ATR. $129 is a dump spot. Okay, still holding above it. Can you get going upward? Making those lower highs, though, it's probably going to stop me here. Very close to breaking down at ATR high. Can it get 33s up here? $33 very quickly. Can it hold 33? If it breaks some out, can we see those 33s? Okay, coming back up, holding again. 33s. Can we see 34s? 33, 33, over 33. Can we see it? I'm looking right here, right now. Okay, held again. 34 is up there. Can I see? All right, I'm gonna add there for a 34. Can I see over 34? Adding one more time and then setting my, I got 210 and setting my stop out here at the 129 here. 229. All right, so if it wants to stop me, hey, I'm ready. Looking for that 34 to break though. There's a little pop. Can we get back up here and test this ATR high on the 15-minute, which is 140? 4 cents away from it. I got 210 shares. Got a entry price of 130 this time. And looking for it to hold this ATR high on the 1 minute and then start to break. So it's above the 1 minute ATR. It's above the 5 minute ATR. It's not above the 30-minute or the 1 hour or the 4 hour yet. So giving it time, got 210 shares. Looking for it to get back up there to at least the 140s. I am going a little bit longer this morning for sure. And yeah, I missed all my meetings. So giving it that time, it's coming up there and testing it a little bit. Can it get that break? Is the question. And what I want to do is get my stop up to my break even of 135. And that's what I'm looking for it to do. Break even going right here at the 134. If it could start breaking over this 15-minute, that would be beautiful. And I will just leave my stop there at the 135 and let it play above the ATRs. So it looks like it's getting up there. Like I said, I got 210 shares. If it starts to break over this level of the 140, I will be looking to add a bit. And I did make sure my numbers were changed this time. So let's see if we can see a 140 for a add. 140 possible. Little selling pressure there. Still holding above the 1 and the 5-minute ATR highs, but showing a little bit of weakness here. I don't like that. So at this point, it will have to get back above 137 to even think about adding. Right now, it's showing me red again. It's right above the point of control here. Point of control is at 132. If we can start getting away from that, then I'll feel a little bit more confident to use that point of control as a possible out. Anyway, I gotta go check in on these meetings and things because yeah, I spent quite a bit of time on the stream today. Can I see 137 is the question. There's 137. Can I see 138? Quickly. 138. I'll add. $137. 37. Gotta see that 137 break. Yep, adding there for this breakover. I got 230 shares now. 230. And I'm gonna put that out down here at under the 30 again. So 230s, as long as it doesn't break down the 130s, I'm gonna be in here looking for it to test those 140s. It keeps slamming it back down. Come on, man. There we go. There's a nice little punch up. 140, adding right here at the 140. Adding again, 250 shares in. And as long as it stays above this level of that 130, I'm gonna ride it out. Looking for it to push through that level. Keeps being shy at that 140 though. Start walking this thing back up so I can get ready for an early exit if it doesn't want to play ball. Still holding above the 5 and the 1-minute ATR highs. I think I'm going to bring it up to 30 even. So that's a 5-cent risk on this 250 shares. And let's see what that risk is overall. So 5-cent risk on 250 shares times 250. $12.05 onto that previous loss. So that that other loss that I had was like a couple bucks, whatever it was. But yeah, so only risking $12 on this one. Yeah, $12.50 on this position. And now it's coming down. So if it wants to blast down, it's over. It is over. Yep, coming on down. Looks like it's going to break downward. A lot of pressure there. Can they force it through that 130 is the question. Can we see 136? Will it start pushing short side or not? Nope, it's pushing it down. I'm about to be out. 3 cents left. 22 bucks down on the day. Yeah, it's looking kind of weak here. It's pressing its way below the ATR highs. Oh, yeah, it's about to push me out. Yep. Go ahead and give up the ghost. So that's 30 bucks. 30 bucks today down there. I'm okay with that. I was looking for it to push up. It just did not work out, so got out. And I also see another one up, POAI, but it's gonna have to pull back. I still got more money on the day, so I may take a swing at something else and see what is up. But POAI, I'll look at that one in a minute. I got to get off of here and get on down. It's 9 o'clock, so appreciate you guys for tuning in. 30 bucks, you know, yesterday was 50 bucks, 30 bucks. Maybe I will find something else here coming in, but I need to go and take care of some things real quick. Yeah, the Subway sandwich, yeah. It was a Subway sandwich, but it's okay. I'm keeping my losers very small, and if I get those opportunities to get back on the board, then great. But right now, with this weakness around ATR highs with the 1 minute, I'm just not trusting it. Just not trusting it. Anyway, the two things I'm gonna look into. Let me look at POAI real quick and see if it had any news. POAI, predictive oncology, 6 days ago, playing European treatment selection marker tumor profiling. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, that's it for me today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.